Okay, I've been asked to have a look at this one here. And in this situation, we're going to expand 3 brackets. So normally in a quadratic, you just be expanding the 2, but we've got 1 extra bracket tacked on the end. So we're actually going to treat this initially like a quadratic. And I'm just going to take this bit here, expand that bit first, then I'm going to add this bit on the end and expand the whole thing with this bit. So let's take a look at this first bit. Now normally, if I've got something like this, I like to create a series of loops that delineate the order in which I do things. And it really doesn't matter which order you do it. So I'm going to go x times x. Well, x times x is x squared. There it is. I'm going to do the last term, actually. 2 times 4 is 8. And the middle term is going to be 2 times x plus 4 times x. So I can write that out, plus 2x plus 4x plus 8. All right, now by the way, I do need to put this thing here on the end, otherwise it's just not true. So there is my first bit. I've got my x plus 5 there as well. So that's now true. Let's collect like terms. So this is going to be x squared plus, well, 2x and 4x is going to be 6x plus the 8. And I'm going to multiply all of that by x plus 5. Okay, next step. So now I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time multiply all of this by all of that. So I'm going to do it bit by bit. So first of all, x squared times x. And that's equal to x times x, going to be x cubed. X times 6x is going to be plus 6x squared. And x times 8 is going to be plus 8x. Now the next bit is to do the 5. So 5 times 8 is 40. So I'm going to go plus 40. 5 times 6x, well, 6 5s are 30, so it's going to be 30x. Oops, getting off the screen here a bit. Plus 5 times x squared is going to be plus 5x squared. All right, collecting like terms. Well, I've got an x cubed. And by the way, quite a good idea to cross these off as you do them. So I've got an x cubed, there it is. What else we got? We've got a 6x squared and we've got a 5x squared. Well, 5 and 6 is 11, so it's going to be plus 11x squared. There it is. What else have I got left? All right, got an 8x and a 30x. Well, 8x and 30x is 38x, so plus 38x. And then we've got a 40 here, so plus 40. And that there is the expansion. So we can go back to the original now and say, if I was to expand this expression here, we would end up with the expanded version. So that, if you like, is the factorized version of the expression. Here is the expanded version of that same expression. Hope that makes sense.